Welcome guys, this is your daily dose of Crystal Palace football news and reviews. My name is Stephen Dawes, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about the game against Liverpool. So if you haven't seen the game and you don't want any spoilers, don't forget to go and watch the game, or go and hear the game, listen to the game, and then come back and hear my appraisal of the game itself. And as always, if you enjoy Crystal Palace content and daily Crystal Palace news, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay. So I think everybody knew before this game started it was going to be a tough game. You know, it's going to be one of those games where, you know, you're trying to get the best out of the team. Liverpool are a very good team, and you're just going to have to fight for everything you get. We knew it was going to be one of those games, and it did turn out to be exactly like that. It was a very tough game, but I think we did incredibly well. I mean, the lineup was a 5-4-1. And having Jordan Ayew as a right wing back actually worked really well. I thought he played really well in that area, which was surprising for me. I was a bit surprised by it, but he did actually play incredibly well. And I think that it could be a good role for him going forward if we play that formation again, which I'm sure we will against teams like Manchester City and Manchester United. But yeah, I think it worked out really well. I thought we played exceptionally well. The first half we were, as you would expect us to be, under the cosh a lot of the time. We didn't get many shots at goal at all, if any. In fact, we didn't get one chance at goal. And we were working really hard. We were working as a team. We were tracking back. We were throwing bodies in front of the ball. And Liverpool really had a really good first half that, which they could have scored easily. But we held our resolve, and which I think was absolutely fantastic. And having the five at the back, I thought they were very good as a unit together. I think that we played, well as a unit, moving out and moving in and tracking back and things like this. I thought we did really well. And then on 32 minutes was that wonder pass by Eze Eze, and it was just brilliant. There was two Liverpool players around him. He tricked his way through the two of those, put in a great long pass to Zaha, who beat Alisson, which is no mean feat to beat Alisson. He is a very good goalkeeper, and he made it look easy, and it really wasn't easy at all. And it was a fantastic goal, and a big shock for Liverpool, because up until that time we hadn't had a shot on goal. So for the first shot, one goal was absolutely really fantastic, and certainly a lot better than we've done in previous games where we've had a number of chances and haven't managed to put them away. But that was fantastic, and it set us up really well. And then into the first half, we continued to fight really hard and struggle for every ball we could get, and try and be the first to the ball, and it was really good. There was a couple of sloppy passes here and there. I think Eze did a couple of sloppy passes and others did, but we were under a lot of pressure, and it's something I think we're probably going to have to work on, by becoming more accurate in our passing when we're under a lot of pressure, because then that takes the pressure off you. But we were giving the ball away a bit too easily sometimes, which I think is something that they're going to have to work on. And then second half, it all came out with no changes either side, I don't think. And that's how it carried on again. Second half was pretty much the same. I thought that we were continuing to work really hard. And then there was this incident, which I'm sure you've already heard about and read about, where Darwin Nunez was kind of up against Joachim Andersen as they were struggling for the ball. And even before the infamous headbutt, he was kind of almost tried to headbutt Joachim Andersen again while they were tussling for the ball. And once the ball went away, Joachim Andersen was obviously upset, gave Nunez a shove, and he came back with a header to the face, which for me was just ridiculously stupid thing to do. And the referee showed him a straight red card, as you would, as was completely appropriate. I'm not saying Andersen was completely innocent of it. He got a yellow card for his participation. But it's not the sort of thing, you can't react in that way. It really was fantastically stupid, and it was a shame for Liverpool, because I thought that they were playing really well. Although I have to say, after they went down to 10 men, we seemed to struggle a little bit more than we did before. Maybe Liverpool raised their game, working a bit harder. That was on 61 minutes. Luis Diaz did a wonderful little kind of meandering run in front around the box, and then took a shot. It went into the net, which was a shame, and making it 1-1. And at that point, I did worry that we were going to be slipping behind, but we didn't. We held on. We had some fantastic last-ditch defending again. We could have scored another goal. The shot cross came in by Decore, a fantastic cross by Decore, came in, and then Zaha got on the end of it, but just didn't quite catch it right, and it went off the post and out. So that was a shame. We could have been 2-1 up. So we had our chances that we could have taken. Overall, I was really pleased with the result. I thought we had a fantastic game, and there were highlights. If you wanted me to name a man of the match, it would be very hard because Eze played incredibly well. Zaha was very good up at there at the lone striker, working really hard, and the back five were working really hard as well. The whole team had a great game, and when you look at it, although yes, Eze had to do some work. He didn't have to do any magnificent saves necessarily. He was having to be there and catch the ball occasionally and things like that. But he didn't have what I would call a really busy game, considering the amount of possession that Liverpool had. But I thought it was a fantastic game. Really enjoyed it, and it's moving forward to the next game and to our next encounter with Aston Villa. But I'd love to hear your thoughts as always. So if you let me know down in the comments what you thought of the game and your man of the match, that would be fantastic. And thank you very much as always.